Oh, sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. My husband is going to be home in about an hour.
What?
I'm sorry. I didn't tell you I was married. I just didn't have time.
You didn't have time?
Well, you see, I had to get to bed by midnight if I was going to make my meeting this morning, and, we're of all changes comfort in Santa Monica, and Jason's in Denver, and one of us had to go.
Well, of course, it's a good cause.
So, I couldn't miss my relaxation lessons. You're 30 seconds late, they practically strangle you. So, anyway, I was hoping you could,
What do you have everything?
Oh, well, I don't mean to rush you. We can, you can use a showertron. I can put your clothes in the cleanser.
I don't mind. I like order. Just hand my stuff.
Wait.
What?
Are you shy to get out of bed without any clothes on?
You discovered my dirty secret, haven't you?
That's not a very waiting attitude. You have a nice body.
Well, I thank you. My sex organs thank you. Now give me my stuff before I tear your couch to smithereens.
That's made of co-extruded mylar. You can't. Anyway, here.
With your bosses.
I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
What? Coming in here and announcing arrival and departure?
I watched you sleep as long as I could. You should be grateful.
You're a pretty good lady. I'm grateful for that.
What, would you rather come here first thing in the morning with what you had to drink last night?
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. I should have told you I was married. I felt guilty about it all day. I even went to a psychology booth and talked out the whole thing.
At least you kept up with your busy schedule.
I told you I had a meeting, and...
You've got to meet Jason at the airport, right?
Yes.
Yeah, big homecoming.
Yes, I guess so. I appreciate it. We're meeting Jason's colleagues for dinner.
Yeah, the finest restaurant in Santa Monica, I imagine.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Sure. Well, there you go.
Well, so I would appreciate it.
Can you just give me a moment here, please?
All right.
You know what your problem is, don't you?
Tell me.
I can't. You're perfect.
Of course, I have problems.
Oh, you don't have problems. You may think you have problems, but you don't. You may have little problems, little everyday problems, but you know what those problems are, you see. And when you know what your problem is, you don't really have a problem. It's when you don't understand your problem. Now that's when you have a problem. So you understand your problems, therefore you don't have a problem, so you make up problems.
Wow. Is that like that religion they used to have? Catholicism?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, I appreciate you talking to me about my problems. I feel much better. Thank you.
I was hoping to make you feel worse.
That doesn't fit the permutations. If you cared about me, you wouldn't want to make me feel bad. If you didn't care, you wouldn't bother. And if you liked me last night, don't you like me?
Let's just leave it at don't care. Right? I don't care.
Fine.
What, you don't like me?
Of course not.
Fine, good.
But I do feel guilty.
Oh boy.
Even if you were just a neutral stranger, I would have offered you breakfast.
Okay, why don't you make me some toast or something?
What? I will.
Yeah. Computerized curtains. Self-cleaning carpet. I wonder if she's guilty or not guilty. Let's find out.
Sunflower toast.
No. Half the joy of eating is discovering what the food is on the No, let's see. I have sunflower toast. Lime marmalade, instant carb. You know, that stuff always reminds me of the instant chocolate they used to have back in the day. God, I miss it. Let's see. Oh my God. Orgasmic strawberries. You've got orgasmic strawberries.
You're being hateful. I thought you were going to be neutral.
No, I'm utterly indifferent. Trouble is that I hate indifference, so I'm taking it out on friends. Hey, where's my jacket?
Your jacket? Oh, I hung it up last night. It gave me an activity to do when you had your first of many drinks. What, shall I fetch it for you like a drudge?
No, like a hostess. I'm having my breakfast.
Right. Here.
Left pocket.
I didn't search through your ratty old jacket. I don't know what's in your left pocket.
Okay, I believe you. You can hand me what's in my left pocket.
No. I will not be forced to render my surprise at what comes out of your left pocket. Here. Cigarettes.
Well done. The next one's a movie. Threesome.
I thought those were abolished.
I know lady citizens don't smoke. For some of us still smoke, trying to escape the Big Bang, you know. You have an ashtray?
What?
Never mind. Look, I know it probably looks strange eating a healthy breakfast while toking on a Chesterfield to you. Yeah, I mean,
Those aren't called Chesterfields.
I know, I only say that because it makes me sound more like a desperate man than I really am.
You didn't smoke at the Soma Center.
They don't allow it.
Or last night. I suppose it was nice of you once you realized I
No. I wasn't being nice. I was trying to get laid. Right? Besides that, it probably wouldn't have done me any good after you told me all the stories about your grandfather's horrible smoking addiction and his breath and all that.
I talked about my grandfather.
Yeah, but the atrocious odor, let's see, the greasy windshield of the old car, this rotting teeth, kind of like a gutted coliseum.
I must have been so...
I would describe you as wasted. It's not being worth my pride, of course.
Well, at least I can excuse my tongue creasing.
You're telling? Tell what?
About you.
What would you tell them about me? What? You mean I'm not the first time? Like what?
I'm not promiscuous by national standards.
Well, so you tell Jason about this, and Jason, please, what do you tell him?
No. We have bitter fights and then we get over it.
And how often has Jason had to get over?
Again, not promiscuous by national standards.
Well,
I think you're done. I think it's time that you leave. Come on.
let's have a drink of vodka. Huh? What do you say? It's a drug of choice. It's morning breakfast.
Oh, it's 4 o'clock.
Well, even better. It's tea time. Are we lucky?
You shouldn't drink when you're about to drive.
Don't worry about it. My car has an automatic setting. Not everything I own today is eaten. Well, have a drink.
Please, just leave.
All right. Tell you, I'm not gonna hurt you. Stop.
Why can't you just leave?
Well, I'm not supposed to leave, first of all. Listen, look, we'll have a drink, we'll talk, we'll work things out. We'll do something, you know?
Suppose.
Just a second. automatic starter. Look, I got an automatic setting on my car, right? So I can stay, I can have a drink, and it'll be fine.
I think you should leave, really, honestly. I don't understand why you're not leaving. Why can't you just leave? Look, why don't I just make us hold daiquiris, and then
Oh, would you make them with the orgasmic strawberries?
fine.
Hey, that's not a regular fruit, Brett. You don't have the Cuisinart by chance, do you?
It's not. It's called a blender. Runs on electricity of all things. Jason thinks I'm crazy for collecting these things. You said you know something about antiques?
I know a lot about antiques. Let's do the dagger.
You're welcome to the daiquiri.
You know, I've never been in a leading citizens home before. What's your Jason do? Is he in the politics?
He's a doctor.
Specialist?
Of course.
Of course. They don't let any theater-humping doctor become a lead citizen now, do they? Well, let me say, specialist, brain surgeon?
Hands. He's a hand surgeon. You're no different than anybody else. You look directly at my hands.
Does everybody do that?
Everybody. As soon as the wife of a doctor reveals the specialty of her husband, you get directly looked at the appropriate body part.
Oh. Well, why is that? I mean, curious.
Being looked at your parts?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think men think it's romantic.
And you don't.
Not especially. I mean, a romantic ideal deals with your whole life, not just your ankle, your thighs.
Steve, have you ever stopped to consider that maybe people assume that doctors have expertise in the body parts that's relative to their profession? You know, and so, therefore, people may actually be trying to better their anatomical prowess by studying the parts of doctors' wives.
No, I have
Not considered?
no. It sounds like garbage.
Well, it is. Look. Another battery.
I think it's time you left.
But we've only just begun.
Look,
Look.
another
Wait,
one?
no, when's Jason coming? Huh?
I told you, I'm meeting him at the airport.
But there's only one car outside.
He parked his car there. I was planning on surprising him.
So he's planning on driving himself home.
Yes.
So that leaves us the better part of an hour.
I have a feeling it's going to be the worst part of an hour.
Look, now you were trying to get me out the door this morning so you could keep going around on your busy schedule. All right? You know what? God, I'm sorry. I forgot what a beastly, inhumane bitch you were being. Now, what makes a sophisticated, polished, leading citizen behave in such an unpolished and utterly clumsy fashion?
I will skip going to the airport if you leave in 15 minutes.
45.
I need to clear the air, or he'll know you have been here.
All right, fair enough. I won't smoke again until I leave. Didn't you sleep?
Please, that's not possible.
And anything's possible, believe me. It's possible.
Don't be disgusting.
Don't be discouraged.
Look, I don't want him to deduce you were here for the first moment with all the smoke in the air.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I won't smoke again.
Look, I know that if Jason finds you here, it would bring him a lot of pain, so I would rather you would just...
Oh, but I thought you were making it nicer in Santa Monica and all that type of stuff.
That's like plastic seats in public places.
Yes, I understand. You're a leading citizen, right? So, why are you behaving like this?
What are you talking about?
Seriously, why are you behaving in the fashion that you're doing? I mean, you don't just become a leading citizen for the car. What else is there to it?
Leading citizens have the privileges of being a leading citizen. The others don't.
Right, the others don't. And it has nothing to do with the longevity aspect or the longevity mechanism.
What are you talking about? How do you...
Oh, I hate to see you confused. Let me clear this up for you. See, I was once a citizen myself. A long time ago. But I took a cert. And now I see things clearer. And the longevity mechanism, I mean, that's basically the dirty little secret of the leading citizenship, right? You get to basically live forever. That's sort of immortality. But did you ever stop to wonder if it's true? No. You see the people on the viewing screens and they celebrating their 500th birthday or their 750th birthday or something of that nature, you know, and you believe it because it's right there on the viewing screen, right? But what if it's not true? What if the bulletins you get are the same bulletins that they get out on the peninsula? What if they're really not that old? What if the whole thing's not true?
I wish I couldn't imagine what you're saying.
I know, but you have imagined it, right?
Yes.
So, when you go there, you're 78, 79, or even 85 or something like that, right? And you're totally isolated because there's no communication with the peninsula from the outside world. So, you stop counting the days, the hours, the months, all that, because it's tedious. It's done for you anyway. Somebody tells you how old you are. So what if at a certain point people tell you that a year has gone by when it's really in fact only been a month, maybe in a few weeks?
I don't know what you're saying. You need to stop babbling.
You have questioned the authority, right?
Yes, I have.
Well,
I've doubted. I even thought about taking a survey, but I don't know, today and last night, and you're right, that's why I picked you up at the Soma Center, because I wanted to experience that kind of danger, but I don't know. I don't want to lose the protection of being a leading citizen. Listen.
Surprised you'll stay.
Listen.
No.
I thought I could do this without Jason.
Would Jason give up everything, the car, the ties, the meetings?
I don't know. But it doesn't matter.
Let me just ask you this. Would Jason be willing to give that up for you? If he was willing to, if you thought he was willing to, why would you spend last night with me?
I had an itch. And I needed a little cream.
You got that from Gothic video or something.
I I thought you were funny.
That was funny.
I thought the way you handled yourself at the Soma Center last night, I thought you were very funny.
When I asked where the lady sauna was, you thought that was good?
Yes, I thought you handled that very well.
And then you thought I could handle you very well. Well, how did I do? Did I exceed your notion?
In every way possible. Look, I thought you were a middle-aged joystick out for a good time. And it turns out you're a criminal and a madman. Listen, whatever happens between Jason and I is none of your business. I don't want him to feel any more pain he inevitably will.
Okay. All right.
I love Jason. I don't care about politics or religion
I'm not
or
talking about
laws.
politics.
I just
I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about you and me. Two people getting to know each other. Me, an underclass, and you, a leading citizen, before we have to leave. You know?
Look, I know it would bring him pain to find you. I need you.
Mark on the road.
Jason,
Me. I'm
what are
so
you
sorry.
doing back here?
My car was towed, evidently.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, I forgot to activate the parking
Wait. We need to come up with a good story.
Like what?
Like I'm a traveling salesman?
That should throw him off track.
Okay. Look, did you buy any new clothes yesterday?
A Soma suit. I bought it on the way to the Soma Center. Come on, let's go.
Okay. No, wait. No, you should change. It's getting cold out there.
I think I'm fine. Let's go. You
No.
go get your car.
Oh, well, we gotta leave it out. You can't let Jason come in, not the empty house. I see.
Well, your consideration is astounding. But we
Did you
need to
put
go.
the dishes and everything away in the dishwasher there? We don't want the place smelling of rum now, do we?
You are stalling out. I am not prepared to argue with you for one more minute.
Hey, little face. I'm home. Where are you? Hello. I'm Jason Menzies. I call my wife Face. First sort of nickname. How do you do?
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes, he calls me Face.
Oh, I'm Mike. Quick. Kurt. Yes.
Oh.
Sorry. I like to say it slow, otherwise it turns out hurtful. Very weakful.
Yeah, that's a very interesting mnemonic. So, Face, how are you?
Mr. Winkler here is a traveling salesman.
He must be using the hard sell.
Yeah. So, you're home early?
Oh, yes. I won't really do.
Well, yes.
Oh, I have a thread actually. That's why we're over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got home a
Yeah.
lot earlier. There's a
Yeah.
real stiff wind.
Yes?
Yeah, blowing right up the tail, all the way from Denver.
Uh-huh.
So I drove on Lincoln Boulevard going 90.
Yeah.
Us LCs, cops don't mess with us. You know, we're leading citizens.
Oh, well, how very nice of you. For both.
Yeah.
Well, do you drink, Mr. What was that, Winkler?
Winkler.
Yes. Certainly you're not going to make any more house calls tonight. I mean, looking at you, I can believe that before our workday was abolished.
Like Arden Guy. I could use something wet.
Great. Face. Why don't you go and change into whatever you bought from this man, and I'll go make us some drinks.
Okay.
you have anything to wear that he hasn't seen yet?
The song suit.
Okay. Well, cut the tag off.
Why? I don't think it's worth the trouble.
Sam, he comes back in here.
You know, I just discovered this drink in Denver is beer with ouzo in it. I call it a Greek tragedy. Face, I thought you were going to change into something a little more expensive. So who do you work for, Mr. Winkler?
Do you follow fashion?
I wouldn't know a hymn from a song in church.
Oh, well, I work for a very talented, up-and-coming lady, Marie Roper.
I've never heard of her.
She's very talented.
Yes. You know, Mr. Winkler, I might as well tell you. I'm in an expansive mood today. You were going to find it easier to get money out of me than it is for a leading citizen to get his kid out of jail.
You came into good news. Huh? It's like me. I love getting good news, hate getting the bad.
Oh, wait, but what color is it?
Excuse me?
The thing that my wife bought? What color is it?
Oh, well, it's sort of a new thing. It's not really color. The whole new thing is monolithic type.
I get it!
You do?
You're not really done with the sale yet. She hasn't paid for it. Sales tax.
You caught my finger on the button, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. As I say, I'm a short circuit to a sale.
Very good. I think,
Well, it seems black to me, Mr. Winkler.
See, I thought I'd let you decide for yourself.
Rather casual, isn't it?
Casual is fashion.
Well, I mean, it was.
Oh, before the adjustment.
I beg your pardon.
Before the adjustment,
yes.
there had to be adjustments made.
Yes.
And so we've got to do the adjustment.
Yes. Your little face. Would you fix yourself a tragedy?
Jason,
Don't worry. You can have that thingamabob.
It's, your wife is very hard to clothe.
Well, she has quite a lot of qualities. And I don't know, it seems like you've given those qualities a lot of thought.
Obviously, Marie Roseberry is always mindful of our customers.
You do have such an interesting sales technique, Mr. Winkler.
Thank you.
How much?
what?
$5,000.
But that seems a bit steep.
Well, you're just paying for the label there.
But wait a minute. There is no label.
Well, that's because Marie's still adjusting, tweaking the label. She's very meticulous about that kind of thing. So you'll be getting a label.
Very nice. Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, I don't mind getting you the thing. In the face, I have terrific news, and we're not in need of charity.
Oh, not that you could have any if you wanted. The adjustment took care of that.
I don't know if the norms for polite conversation have changed very much for non-LCs in the past 2 years, Mr. Winkler, but can we restrict ourselves to the actual business at hand?
Sure.
Okay, so the $5,000, I'm afraid I would be packing about $4,500. Do you have any cash, Face?
I'm not going to give any money to that animal.
Now I think this outfit went to her head a little bit. Well, there's no reason to insult the man.
Let's do $4,500 and call it a day, huh?
Oh yeah, you see what this is what I talk about. Is that human kindness gets out, that the fluids of human interrelationships start